Another edition of Personal
This is the
Best.
Group 1 Irish St Ledger. Kyprios starts favourite, and from a Melbourne Cup angle, keep an eye on Camorra.
They're off over 1 3/4 miles in the Comer Group International Irish St Ledger. Up for the lead, Camorra and Jason the Militant, followed by Search for a Song and Kyprios ridden up in between horses, followed by an improving Manawat Curragh. As they race the end of almost the first 2 furlongs. Hamish next with Rosscarberry, Princess Zoe the Grey, and then raise you towards the inside of the sponsor Seattle Creek and Shanrow the back marker. Jason the Militant leads by under a length to Kyprios, disputing second place with Manawat Curragh. In fourth place is Search for a Song, dual winner of 2019 and 2020. On the inside, Camorra with in between horses the cross-channel runner Hamish. Rosscarberry next with Raise You. Princess Zoe the Grey on the outside of Seattle Creek with the back marker Shanrow right across in the stands. Continuing on towards the final 10 furlongs, and it's Jason the Militant with a small advantage over Manawat Curragh, tracked a length and a half back by Kyprios, who's chasing down a hat-trick of top-flight successes in the staying division. And they're followed by Search for a Song and Camorra racing together, along with Hamish. Rosscarberry next with Princess Zoe and Raise You with the final couple. Shanrow relegating Seattle Creek to be the back markers. They continue their progress soon at the halfway stage. Jason the Militant by neck to Manawat Curragh, a length and a half back to Kyprios, then Search for a Song, the stripe cap on the outside of Camorra, being followed on rising ground by Hamish, and then Rosscarberry. Raise You next on the inside, the trial winner here and something of a course specialist, and then Princess Zoe, Shanrow and Seattle Creek. Continuing to show the St Ledger field along is Jason the Militant and Ronan wheeling by half a length to the nose banded Manawat Curragh. Close up in third place is Kyprios and then Search for a Song. Camorra next on the inside. Edging that little bit closer, the grey Princess Zoe, with Hamish and Rosscarberry coming next ahead of Raise You, Shanrow and Seattle Creek, the back marker. About to make the descent for the approach to the straight, just over half a mile to go. Jason the Militant with looming on the outside, Kyprios, then Manawat Curragh, Camorra. Search for a Song right in behind the leaders with Hamish. Princess Zoe now being wound up ahead of Rosscarberry and Raise You just in behind them. Being followed with 3 furlongs to go by Shanrow and Seattle Creek. They straighten with 2.5 furlongs to go. Kyprios comes to pick it up from Jason the Militant. Hamish is making good ground in the centre. Search for a Song on the outside of Rosscarberry, then Raise You. Skipping a couple of lengths clear of the field is Kyprios from Hamish as they race to the final furlong. A bit of a break then, a Search for a Song and Rosscarberry, but in the lead is Kyprios from Hamish. There's a length and a half between them as they run up towards the final 100 yards. Kyprios, Aidan O'Brien's all-conquering stare keeps his place on the top step of the Irish St Ledger, ridden by Ryan Moore. Hamish went down fighting, well clear of Search for a Song. Rosscarberry, Raise You next.
He just always seems to do enough, doesn't he? Kyprios lands the Comer Group International Irish St Ledger, adding to his wins in the Gold Cup at Ascot and the Goodwood Cup. The 11-8 on favourite.
He's pretty good. Now the question marks about handling the softer ground are gone. He's a champion on all surfaces. There are rumours of a tilt at the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, but most likely heading towards the Long Distance Cup at Ascot in October. As for Camorra, maybe he just didn't handle the going. Check the odds, pick a winner.
Kyprios from Hamish as they race to the final furlong. A bit of a break then, a Search for a Song and Rosscarberry, but in the lead is Kyprios from Hamish. There's a length and a half between them as they run up towards the final 100 yards. Kyprios, Aidan O'Brien's all-conquering stare keeps his place on the top.
If you find Personal Best incredibly informative, just like me, be sure to like and share
And subscribe.